7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
With part 2, uno, dos, of the red velvet cake. So if you've seen this video and you like, what the hell are you talking about part 2? Part 1 back there somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna leave part 1 down below, and that is just a part of me making the cream cheese icing and roasting the pecans. I didn't want the video to be too long, so I broke it up into 2 pieces. So what we're going to go ahead and do now, we're going to get started with the cake. So what you want to do is start with your sugar. And then you want to add in your butter. Get all the butter, because you know we don't leave no butter left behind, okay? None. Put that over there in my little trusty sink. Well, it's going to be a little bit left behind. Not a lot. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to cream your butter and sugar together. Ooh, child, I'm making a mess. And you want to make sure that it's all nice, fluffy, and airy. Now, if you have a stand mixer, you can use a stand mixer, but I'm going to use my hand mixer because no need to pull out that big stand mixer right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going to move it over so you guys can see it over here on the screen. Like I said, we're going to 2 screens again, y'all. Alright, now that we've done that, we're going to add in 1 egg at a time. Child, she did that 1 egg at a time. Now we're going to add in our second egg. Let me stop playing. Now that we've got that done, we're going to go ahead and add in the rest of our red ingredients. So you're going to need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Put that over here. And then we're going to go ahead and mix this in, and then we're going to add in our red food coloring. Alright, now that we've gotten that done, we're going to go ahead. I knew I didn't. Because this is a new thing of red dye, because I'm out of the other one. Be very, very careful, because this rain dye will stay. I don't know why I'm doing a cream dress and making a red lipstick, but I wanted to be cute for y'all. So you're definitely going to need to squeeze, because you're going to need 2 tablespoons of red dye. So I say 1 bottle should get it done. So I'm going to add 1 in at a time so that it doesn't splash everywhere. And you want to do this part on low. tablespoon, because you want to do 2 tablespoons. Alright, that's the last one. That's it, y'all. That's the last one. That was dangerous, playing with red dye. So we're going to go ahead and mix it in. Alright guys, so let me step over and grab my sifter, because now it is very, very, very important to make sure that you sift all of the ingredients that are going into this cake. So what you want to do is you want to start out with your flour. Sift half of that in there. And I'll have the recipe linked down below. Then you want to sift your cocoa powder. Make sure you get all that in there. Child, it don't want to come out. Come on, that cocoa powder. Alright, we're going to sift that in there. Get that cocoa powder good press to get all the lumps out, because you want all that cocoa powder in there. And like I said, the recipe will be linked down below. Y'all know I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. I'm not. Okay, let's set that right there. And we're going to go ahead and grab our salt and sugar. Our salt and baking powder. Not baking, no, baking soda. The salt and baking soda, not baking powder. And we're going to go ahead and give this a mix. So now that we've got that almost mixed up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull our buttermilk out and our vinegar. And we're going to take that tablespoon and we're going to put a tablespoon of vinegar into the buttermilk. That's very important. That's very important. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Get rid of this vinegar. So it's my little cabinet. And then we're going to pour half of that into the cake mix. And we're going to stir. We're going to blend. Alright, so now that we've got that part done, we're going to go ahead and add in the rest of our flour. Ooh, I lost some. Our baking soda. Make sure I get all that out of there. And the salt. Move it over for a little bit. Get the rest of that into the bowl. To the left, to the left. I really love red velvet cake, y'all. Most people only think of it as like a Christmas cake, but I think of it as a year-round, get your life kind of cake. When you're feeling down, she'll come around, pick you up, get you back on your feet kind of cake. Making a little bit of a mess, So I'm going to wipe that up. Alright, lovelies. So, now we're going to mix this in, and then we're going to start adding in the last of the buttermilk. of the buttermilk and vinegar. And you want to make sure that you get all of that out of the cup, because you need all of that good loving. Alright. So let's just leave that right there for a second. We're going to go ahead and mix the rest of it. Ooh, it's flying, it's flying. Woo. Down the sides of the bowl, and make sure you scrape the bottom of the bowl, because sometimes it don't all get caught up in there. But you definitely want to make sure you scrape everything down, especially the sides, so everything is incorporated the correct way. Yep, see, I had a chunk of cocoa at the bottom. See what I'm saying? Grab a spoon for this part, because I don't want my hands to be red for days. So if you are making this cake and you do get some dye on your hands or something, just get some peroxide and wipe it off. If you happen to get any red dye on your clothes, which I'm sure I probably have a couple spats or something, just take some Clorox, what is that stuff called? Not the regular Clorox bleach, but the color clothes Clorox bleach. I can't think of what it's called. And just put a little dab on there, let it sit for about 2 days, and rub it off. I think it's the stain remover Clorox bleach, the one in the blue bottle. That really works for getting stains out of stuff, especially like makeup and stuff. That's my friend, y'all. Me and her type, we go back like full fast on the Cadillac. Okay, so we're gonna just give it one more good mix. Alright, so shit is done. So, oh, I got some flake milk on my phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the pan set up. I'm going to get this into the oven. You need to go ahead and preheat your oven before you start this process right here of mixing cake up at 350. Yes, so you're going to go ahead, place your oven on 350. Now I'm going to be using pans that are a little bit different than usual. I'm going to be once again using my Wilton's 8-inch pans. Now the recipe does call for, I think, 3 9-inch pans, but I like to use these pans because my layers come out even, and it's 4 of them, and the cake cooks a little bit quicker than usual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this all greased up and get these cakes into the oven, and then I'll be back to show you the finished product. So we're going to go ahead and get these all sprayed up. What I'm going to be using to take care of that portion of this recipe is my Baby Joy. This is light. Pick this up if you're not about that flouring and buttering pan life. Then pick you up some of this, because this will definitely help you get the process moving along a little bit quicker. So I'll be back once these cakes come out of the oven, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, love, so we're back and we're about to ice this cake. So what I like to do with my cakes to make sure that they stay moist is I like to take a simple serve and just, you know, dab them around in the cake a little bit and then put the icing on. Now this simple serve right here, I will leave a link down below. It's a half a cup of sugar, half a cup of water, and a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. This just keeps the cake really, really moist. And you just want to put a nice layer on the cake, and this is going to keep it extra, extra, extra moist. Some people like to take like one of those little squeeze bottles and do it, but I just like to brush it on and just saturate it. Make sure your cake is cool. This cake, some cakes you can do it while they're still warm, but for this cake you want to do it while it's cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start putting on a layer of cream cheese icing. Let me grab a little spoon so I won't be grab a fork or something so I won't be turning my icing all red. As y'all can see, I got a cake stand. We're moving on up, child. I didn't have one at the old house, but I said, y'all finna what this time around? We're gonna have one. And it does make life a lot easier. So my cake is just a teensy bit uneven. So what I like to do is I just like to put a little extra icing on the uneven side to even it out. And this cake is going to be 4 layers. And yes, today, y'all, we're not going to be cutting this cake, but I did bake a little piece so you guys can see me taste it, because this cake is going to someone. Put that over there. We're going to put on the second layer. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put that simple syrup on there so y'all can see what's going on. Let me fix this angle a little bit more. Working these 2 angles. Got to be careful, child. And I got some chocolate covered strawberries that's going to go on here too. And this cake right here, I don't really worry about so much the icing on the outside of the cake, because the pecans are going to cover up the imperfections. You just want a nice coat of cream cheese on there to, you know, cover up the redness of the cake. But it does not matter, because those pecans are what's going to, like, you know, decorate the outside of it. Yeah. Ooh, child. Put a little bit more icing on there, especially on this side. I think I'm going to rotate it a little bit. Alright, because this side seems to be sitting a little low, just sitting a little low like a low rider. Alright. Now this layer right here, it went a little wrong, like it got a little hole or something, so I'm just going to fill that in with a little bit of icing. Alright. Same thing again, repeat. Just put a little bit of, you know, some of my simple syrup on there. Hit them sides a little bit, just to keep the cake moist. You know, nobody wants a dry cake. Not that the cake is dry anyway, but I just like to do this to be reassured, okay? Cake baking 1-on-1. I didn't say pour the whole thing on there. Don't do that. So y'all, a couple of days, I say about a week ago, let me stop tripping. About a week ago, I was checking my Gmail to see if I had any, you know, anything going on. And I got a sweet message from this lady saying, I tried to make your 7-Up cake and I used Sprite instead of 7-Up. And I kind of laughed and giggled a little bit, because girl, I done did that too. And to me it was so funny, because she was like, I'm sorry, you know, she was so apologetic, but I just thought that was the cutest thing. Girl, we done all did that, okay? Yes. Some cakes you can switch up certain things with, but some cakes you can't. Like, if it's like milk, sometimes you can switch it up with like almond milk, unless it's calling for just like, you know, regular milk. But yeah, we're all guilty of that, honey. But I just thought it was so sweet how she sent me the message. I really like interacting with y'all a lot. I really do. I'm not always good at interacting with people, but I do love interacting with you guys here on YouTube. Sometimes I think I interact with y'all more than people I see on a day-to-day basis. So this is the last layer. And this one is a little shabby, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna put some of that syrup on there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back on this side and just add a little icing up under there to even it out. And we will be good. Okay? Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go back up under there, add a little icing. If I had some extra cake crumbs or cake cutouts, I would just add them in there, and that's all you do. And that's it. Just add a couple little pieces in there, like right here where it's kind of like, you know, just add some icing in there. That's all you gotta do. Just spackle it in there. You know, don't get freaked out. Some people do. I don't. It's always a way to fix a cake. Unless it's funded, then you gotta rip it all off and start over. That's why she don't play with funded too much, because it's too much of the hassle. And we're just gonna put this in here to even it out. Yeah. That's it, y'all. That's it. And she gonna be okay. She gonna be okay. Now, like I said, on the bottom, the sides, I don't really get too stressed out about putting a lot of icing on the sides, because my main goal is to get the just enough to hold the pecans on. Now, the top is very important that you get enough icing on there at the top. Y'all, these lights is hot. These lights is hot, honey. Yes, they is. These lights is hot. I got a little couple crumbs coming through, but that's okay, because we're going to decorate the top. I don't want too many of them coming through, but you know, it's okay. We got a couple. Grab my other little spatula. I had used it for a second to decorate my other little cake. We're gonna go ahead and, so we can get this all smoothed out on the top. Because I had to put a little mini cake to the side so we could do a taste, you know. Eventually, y'all, I'm going to invest in a better cake turner, because I have recently started selling my cakes here in Alabama, because I'm close to home, and it's a little easier to do it here than it was in Kansas. So I'm trying to, well, I have all the kitchen gadgets anyway, but I'm just trying to get a little bit more professional, because eventually my goal is to open a bakery. That is my goal, and I'm going to do it. Well, we won't be using sheet no more. So now we're just going to get some icing around the edges. Like I said, you don't have to have a lot, just enough to cover. Because the cake is 4 layers, and it's got a lot of icing on it already. So I just like to have enough on there to coat the cake, so that the pecans will have something to hold on to. If loving you was wrong. Y'all, I'm just really enjoying myself today. Now some people like a whole lot of icing on their cakes, but I really don't do a lot of icing. I'm so glad like everybody's getting into like the naked cakes again, you know, because sometimes I feel like too much icing can take away from the cake. And I just, you know, it gets so heavy, and a lot of times, to be honest with you, a lot of people don't even like a lot of icing on their cakes. If you ever go to a party, you see people like their the icing is off to the side of the cake, because a lot of people just don't eat icing like that, you know. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start putting the pecans on there. This is, you just want enough pecans on there to, you know, see how it is. If you have some that fall to the side, just take them off. And I like to use these metal trays, the metal ones, when I'm decorating cakes, because they're easier to clean up. Like, you know, I can just take a paper towel or a clean towel and just hit the sides of it. And anywhere where I have like really big spots, I'll just go back in with the pecans and touch those spots up. You know what I'm saying? Try not to make this video too long, because I get a lot of complaints sometimes, but I try to tell people, you know, my videos are to be instructional for people who want to really learn how to make these cakes. Because a lot of times people get on YouTube like, and the cakes, like, they show you, but they don't really go through each step with you. They kind of just like speed through it. And for some people, that's okay. But that's not why I started. I started because I really wanted to get people into cooking and give them instructions. So, yeah. Alright guys, so we're just going to pipe a couple little stars, right? You know, on the top a little bit. Because we're also going to be putting some strawberries on the cake. Alright, so we have some regular chocolate, white and chocolate strawberries we're going to be placing around. We're going to alternate them. Pretty. I love putting chocolate strawberries on my red velvet cakes for some reason. And we're going to put two big ones in the middle. Those two right there. And then we're going to put a little bit, put two right there on the top. And there goes our strawberry. I'm going to lay that one down a little bit. That one's ugly. Get a cute one. Y'all, I don't know what happened to the ends of my strawberries, but they kind of just, you know, abandoned me earlier. Alright, you guys. So, this is my red velvet strawberry chocolate cake. And I just love this cake to death. I'm just going to put a couple because I'm running out of icing. I'm gonna put like a couple down here because I'm gonna put some strawberries. This is gonna be the front of the cake. I'll just lay some strawberries down at the front. Just a few, you know, just to make it look pretty. Can't see it. I'm gonna turn it around so you can. Because everybody likes something a little extra on their cakes. So voila! There is the cake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. So I have another piece that's off to the side. We're going to taste it together because this cake is going to somebody. So I really don't want to cut it. So I'm going to get everything cleaned up and then we're going to come back and taste this cake. Okay, hunty? Okay, so let me get everything cleaned up. We're going to slide this to the side, not too far to the side. And then we're going to come back and we're going to taste the regular cake. Okay, hunty? Okay. See y'all back in a second. So we are back and the cake is done. As you can see, it's delicious. I put a little border around the top, put some strawberries in the front. I took one off the top because it was kind of overcrowded, and I put 3 chocolates at the bottom and chocolate and white. And then I went back in with some of the melted chocolate and just put a little bit of it on the top of the cake. And yeah, Seth cake is done and it will be delivered today at 5 o'clock. Yeah, but in the meantime, I did take a little bit that was in the pan and I put it to the side to make a tiny little bundt for me so you guys could see me taste the cake, because I know how much you guys hate it when y'all don't see me taste the damn cake. So here we go. It's already moist. That's moist. This red velvet cake is popping. It's so much you could just pick it up with the back of the spoon. I mean a fork. Loves. So we are done with this cake. I've tasted it. It's the 2 thumbs up. Oh, also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Like, subscribe if you have not. What are you waiting for? And share this video on social media. You definitely have my permission. So with that being said, I really enjoyed doing this video. I hope that the lovely lady who's getting this cake will definitely enjoy it. because I definitely enjoy making it for you guys so that you can see it and so that she can enjoy this with her family today. I just wanted to say I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in here at Baby Girls Cafe. It has been a journey setting up and getting started all over again in the new kitchen and in the new house. I just wanted to, you know, bring you guys something that I could be really proud of, and I know that you would love on the first video back to YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed part 2. If you have not seen part 2 of the recipe, go back and check it out. It's down in the description bar down below, and basically just shows me roasting the pecans and making the cream cheese icing. So I really enjoyed doing this video. I love you guys. I'll see you back here next week. If you have any recipes that you guys would like me to display on the channel, please do not be afraid to let me know. I have a few that I got a couple months ago that I'm going to be looking into trying to get up in the near future. So if you have some ideas, then please let me know. Also, I have a P.O. box now, and I'm going to be linking the P.O. box down below, so you can send me a recipe in the mail, or you can send me a card and I can share it here on YouTube if you want to. Any recipes, cards, letters, I really would appreciate those type of things, so I can share them here with the other subscribers. I love you guys. Remember to keep God first, family. Food is love. Treat people the way you want to be treated, because you never know when you're going to need somebody to have grace, mercy, and kindness on you, because we all go through things in this life. Every day is not perfect. Sometimes people here on YouTube, we have this, you know, it looks perfect because you got to get lights, the camera, and makeup, but a lot of times we struggle with daily issues just like everybody else. So with that being said, I love you guys and have a blessed day. And remember, food is love. And I'm gonna eat this and have me a glass of wine. Yeah, that's it. See you later.